Hey everybody, it's another monitor celebration game, and this time Natural Selection 2, where we're gonna play in the aliens. It's a fun little server. Played some rounds. You might hear some sound in the background, because this is one of those games where team play actually fucking matters. Looks like we're having close spawns here, warehouse and server room.
So we got the clone spawn.
And what we want to do as aliens is get as much map control as possible, hold it, possibly keep the Marines off on one base, and when we get into the late game, we're going to be better off. We're going to have higher life forms that won't be able to kill us anymore. Natural Selection is one of those first-person strategy games, partly shooter, partly alien game, really biting. So it's a really interesting asymmetrical gameplay. And it's one of those games where you know when you're not having played a while that you're just dropping in skill as any strategy game. It's mostly contributed to the reason that you die in a matter of a second. 3 bites from an alien will take down a Marine in the early game. And a few rounds of their rifle will send you flying. So what we want to do is put as much pressure on the Marines. You saw me assaulting their base, and there we have one Marine pretty far ahead. So you can take him out. 2 scouts on 1 Marine. That's not too hard. Those long corridors are pretty difficult. Stalker guy is a good one though. Got 1. 2. That's nice. He and I played a good round together already. Nah, I don't want to engage that. I just want to keep them from building the extractor here. It's all about resources as a strategy game. We have personal resources for yourself and the team resources. Each team has a commander, in our case Mr. Bob. Mr. Bob will supply us with a variety of different upgrades, and with our personal resources we can choose to evolve into certain life forms, but we can only do that once. Once we're dead, that's it. We'll have to save our ass all over again. Now currently it looks fairly decent. Could go either way, nothing's certain yet. Wouldn't give the advantage to anybody. There's a huge team of Marines. Just what we've been waiting for, but looks like we kinda made it. That is how you play aliens. You just wait around the corner in a tactical position where the Marines have to come through to expand, and then you pounce them. Pouncy, pouncy, pouncy. Also, aliens can use a variety of adducts. You see me walk up and down the ceiling here.
And they are in observation.
That's pretty much
So they will
essential. We have some there in observation. There's a variety of different maps. It's all about fighting for rooms, fighting for corners. Pretty fun. You want to get a Marine to waste his ammo. Take that down. No problem. Then get him when they reload. Let's go into elevator. Take that out. Also, team play is so essential. That's why you hear me give them some basic commands once in a while. And focus on one thing. These power nodes allow the Marines to build their structures. Commander has to drop them, Marines have to build them. Yeah, he spotted me. Oh shit, I thought he was around the corner already. Aliens work kind of differently. They have to spread infestation. These green dots you see on the map, these are our infestations. It slowly spreads and gets bigger and bigger. We got Celerity. Celerity is a speed upgrade. Makes us just a lot faster, a lot deadlier. We get around the map real quick. So let's see. Observation. We're putting a good amount of pressure on the Marines currently. You see a variety of different alien looking buildings across the map. All these have different purposes. We just ran past a... what's the name called? I forgot. Sorry about that. That one just hatched eggs and gives us more power. On the lower right, you see my energy bar for things like biting, later more attacks that get unlocked as far as we get old gold tech tree, we'll use energy for. No energy, slower biting. Okay, now we have a good amount of bouncy packs, and we see these cysts are what's spreading the corrupt infestation. You could call it corrupt, you could call it creep. There it comes.
They scan.
That's pretty.
Repair.
Oh, let's go back to the game, right? Gotta stay at least a little bit focused here. He's reloading, that's our time to attack. What we want to do is scope the walls, take them from above, get the guys who are reloading and retreating. And this is a good round for me. I usually don't do that well as a scout. You just have 80 life, that's, I don't know, just see me drop down to 40 in a matter of moments. Probably not gonna last very long. Yeah, about 10 rounds. These rifles have 50 on standard. Just gonna keep moving here. I'm dead now. Woo. Just gonna take a bite, take a little chunk out of them. Yeah. Can I make it? I can! Woo! I'm on a roll. I really shouldn't survive this. But I do. That's fine. I must have nope, no power here. If you take on the power nodes like that, red area, lights go out, marines can't build. Chaos, flashlights. Lighting plays a big role in this game. I mean, if you're in the dark, nobody can see you. Aliens also have a sort of tactical vision. Allows them to give night vision in areas where marines, for example, can't see at all. I mean, this is not as dark because the emergency lights go on after a while. But once you first destroy the power node, it gets pitch black. Looks pretty good for us now. We have 2 further hives growing. We can only get one of those upgrade trees with each hive. They're hive bound. Each of those hives also unlocks a couple of extra buildings. I might as well play another round after this. Perhaps even going commander. I can do that. And now trying to get the power back on us. We can hear. I'm gonna sneak here. Hey.
2 guys in the elevator.
Just take a bite out of them. Go back around. Ah, one got a pretty buff from his commander there. Commander from the marine side can drop mad packs and all that stuff. Drop them ammo. Costs some resources, of course, but it helps. Now we could evolve into a Fade. Let's do that. Why not? It's one of the more deadlier life forms. It's pretty much like a necromorph. Takes a little bit longer to evolve. There we see one already. It's about that time. And these things can blink. Now this is just a little forward or directional speed boosts. Cost energy. But we can also get a ability that phases out from the real world. Where we are pretty damn fast. Fate is one of those aliens that, if played correctly, can't die. Also, we got a Carapace evolution. This gives us additional armor. We're having about 4 times the life. Oh. It doesn't mean that we can totally fuck up. Though Marine is pretty much food at this point. We don't do quite as much damage as a Scout in terms of building damage though. Let's help our guy here. Makes it faster. We have the Marines camped in server room. They don't have a second command station. They need that for certain exosuits. You can imagine that as some big robo suit. Has chain guns, rail guns, all that fancy stuff. Marines rely on a variety of different strategies as wins. I mean, we now have 3 hives almost up, meaning we have all the upgrades that we want, but you don't reach that every game consistently. Some games don't go as well. Then you have to have a good strategy beforehand. In this case we went for speed first. Some commanders prefer to give their aliens a cloaking ability, although it got recently hit by a pretty decent nerf. But back then you could actually be invisible while moving, which is extremely good for holding territories. Marines couldn't see you unless you attacked first, give you the first hit. Taking down the power and we see all the leggings just go on. Boom, pitch black. Just had a fade go down. You don't want to die here. Oh, yeah, we got Blink now.
One incoming from...
I can see the damn stairs. See that? That's it. Alright, I'm gonna go stay here for a while. Got me healed up. There's someone around here. Right. That Marine had a shotgun. That's one of their weapons that they can get for their personal resources. It's like an evolution of kinds, but in weapon form. So quite asymmetrical, the gameplay here. I don't really want to engage there alone. A shotgun can take out the Fade if I'm not careful. Gonna wait just around the corner here. It's probably what they will expect, but whatever. Then we just pounce them. Where is he? I'm gonna fall back a little bit. I don't want to lose this Fade. Too much resources on the line. See, this is a shade. Looks like a big jellyfish. And it makes us invisible. While we stand still. We can also slightly move, but once we get out of range, we get visible. So we could just stand here, Marines would run right into us. Alright. Marines are down to 1 resource tower. Was a good game so far. It's not over quite yet. Ooh, that was close. Not quite over yet, but there's essentially nothing they can do. We just had a better game. Next round we're gonna be playing Marine side. Gonna see how that works. Maybe we'll lose terribly. Or maybe we can win. It tends to be the case that Marines have a harder time playing, simply because the Marine side does require even a lot more team play than the Alien side. You see, I could take them on one-on-one. Aliens can do that. Marines can't quite do that. Marines need the focus fire. Yeah, I want to be out of here. I lost too much of my life there. Then got kind of stuck. We did lose an... No, there's still an Urnus alive. The Urnus is the... what happens when you cross a rhinoceros with a gorilla, essentially. They're both angry. Also, you see these little gorge creatures? They have even more things on them. Now they're on me, great. Let's see, where's our Urnus? I want to show it. There it is. One big alien. Got about a couple thousand life points. What I want to do here is just go past them, distract them from the main threat. Because Marines will spawn pretty indefinitely. And I gotta get out of here. My energy is empty, this is why I can't use my shift walk like I did before. What I want to do is be healed by these gorges, because that's what they can do, that's what they're all about. They're pretty big support creatures. I want to be staying here for a while. This in the middle here is a crag, called the crag. They are gonna heal us up faster than we would normally. We have a slow regeneration. There's also a perk, if you want to call it that, a trait that allows you to regenerate much faster. Just want to dart in there, take one out, get back. That's what this alien is all about, this life form. You don't want to stand in front of that shotgun though. Gonna ruin our day. Must have, yeah, silence. Silence is a pretty good ability. Makes you silent, as the name suggests. You can hear no sound. We also don't give an alert warning. Ah, we got killed there. That's unfortunate. Maybe we can go on us now. Uranus has a little bit of problem with catching up to people. It's not the most fast of aliens. But he has a lot of life on. Also note that the camera is inside the mouth. That's a deliberate choice by the developers because they were like, we can't balance the aiming with the aliens unless we put the camera inside the mouth. That's a little trivia for you. And the commander dropped us an Earner's egg, which means we can evolve for free. It costs the commander some resources, not us. Although we have technically enough resources to evolve on our own right now. Every little bit counts. Once we have 2 Earners there out on the field, that should spell the ending. We have to take out the power node of the Marine team. Nah. What Earners also can do is stomp, get all the Marines on the ground. Pretty nasty for them. Almost invisible right now, so this guy walked right past me. When he jumps though, he doesn't get stomped down. I'm just gonna stand right here. Oh, no. He is a charging, so I'm a charging too. I'm a charging my attack. Holy shit, that's a lot of dudes. That's what she said. And I want to be out of here. Nah, didn't make it. That's really unfortunate, and if it was on my own resources, I'd be kind of spiffed about that. You don't want to lose an Ornus like that. That's the problem. We're kind of having problems tracking this walnut of marine turtle right now. Because the simple fact is, it doesn't really matter dying to them as much as it does with a high life form of aliens. Could also play a Gorge, see if we could support our Earnest next. If we lose that one, which I hope we don't. Also, Commander is speeding up my growth here. Alright, going there. Commander just called out for some reinforcements in repair room. Some Marine just slipped past us. Shift, that's what these things are called. There we go. Okay. Now back to the action. Yeah, that's a shift. Exactly. It even says it when you hover over it. I'm gonna feel like I'm attacking from a different angle now. Together with that Earnest.
Also in warehouse?
We have 3 Earnests now. This is GG. All we need is to focus on this thing here. Power node. They can put all the fire that they want on us. Even if I die, that's not a big deal. Commander even buffed my attack speed here. So power is down, like that. That's it. That's game. Lights are out. We won't activate our Furnace Vision when the last Marine is dead. When your base is in ashes, you will have my permission to die. There's still one around though. Oh well, once the command station is down, we win. Good game. So let's play on another map, and this time on Marine side. Till then, I see you.